guys, I'm Frank Mangum with Keys4Success, and today I'm going to show you how I keep my pedals, sustain pedals and expression pedals, from sliding all over the place while I'm playing keyboards. And I might give you a little bit of a sustain pedal review and a couple of notes about some keyboard stands as well. But first, I want to show you the first pedal board that I ever made was out of a piece of 1/4 inch Luan, 1/4 inch plywood. And so this pedal board is what I take with me when I do a live show. And so it's a pretty nice little setup. I just throw it in a soft shell gig case, and then that way when I get to the show I slap it up in under the stand, and it makes for a real quick setup. All my pedals are already right there for me. And what I had to do on this board was put a couple of more strips of Velcro on the back to keep it from being kind of noisy on the floor. Like if I set this on a wooden floor and it ended up kind of clapping against the floor and it was noisy, so I put more additional Velcro on the bottom, so that way when I set it like on a wood floor, it doesn't scratch and it's kind of padded a little bit. And like I said, it makes for a quick setup. I did these little cutouts on the sides, and that way I could notch it into this stand. This is a Onstage, the model number. This is an Onstage KS7150 keyboard stand. And I love these because they're super rigid and they give you a lot of room for your knees, and plenty of room for pedals underneath. Like there's no way you could get this many pedals down below with an X stand or something. And we've got a wah pedal, 2 sustain pedals, a volume pedal, and then this pedal over here is what I use for my rotor to control the rotor speed on my organ. This is key because instead of using a switch pedal like this, which leaves you guessing at what, whether your rotor is going slow or fast, or I can't remember where I left it, but this thing is nice because my rotor speed will always be slow unless I press on the pedal, and then it goes fast. So I never have to guess at what my rotor speed is. So that's my first generation pedal board. Then most recently I've made this Cork pedal board over here. And this one I was really proud of because it's super lightweight and it's soft on the floor and quiet, but I don't think it's very durable. If I tried to travel with this and do shows with it, it would inevitably just get beat up and it would never last. The other thing is, when I try to pull the pedals off like this and I try to take the Velcro and detach it from there, what it does is it starts pulling the adhesive Velcro that I've put onto the cork, starts pulling it off the cork because the cork is just not strong enough to hold the adhesive. So that's kind of a drawback to this one, but here in the studio it's going to work just fine and I like it. And it keeps my pedals, see, nothing can move around. I cut this thing exactly to fit on this, in between the rubber ends on the X stand, so it really can't go anywhere, and it just keeps my pedals all locked in where they can't swim around on me. Now, my newest pedal board is going to be made, I'm making another one for this X stand over here, and this is going to be made out of 2 pieces of flooring. One drawback is that these 2 pieces of flooring might fall apart all the time, but once again I'm going to be in the studio here and it won't matter. But these have cork on the bottom, so this is going to be, I think this is going to work out great. So this flooring, is a standard flooring, and you snap it together like this, and then I'm going to put the adhesive Velcro on that. And guys, that's just, a roll of like Velcro, and it's about 30 bucks for a 15-foot roll of this Velcro. And then you just, take it and you take the adhesive off the back and you stick it on there, and then you got to stick this on your pedal, and that'll keep your pedals from swimming around on you while you're playing keys. This one I think is going to work out better than the cork because the surface is so hard and rigid that the adhesive won't pull off when I go to tear the petals off. Now I want to show you a little bit about some of these petals. The petals that I've been using the longest is the Roland DP10, and that's these. And these are a little bit kind of clicky. If you hear the sound, they're just a little noisy. I actually had a tech come in and put a switch on here for me so I could reverse the polarity because Roland pedals don't work with all of my other keyboards, and so this was before they started making universal pedals, so I had a tech put a switch on there for me so I could reverse that polarity. Now these days you can get a lot of nice pedals that are universal, starting with this Onstage pedal, which is the KSP100, and if you notice, there's a little bit of noise. Not too bad. I mean, just kind of sticky and pretty nice overall. And then this Kurzweil pedal is wonderful. Listen how it's quiet. That's a really nice pedal, but it's not universal. It works great for my Kurzweil Artiste, and I did test it, and it's kind of funny. It works with my Korg Chrome, but not with my Korg King Korg, and it works with my Nord, but not with my Yamaha MX61. So once again, I recommend if you're going to buy a pedal, a sustain pedal, get a universal one. Now here's a brand new one that I just got, and the Nectar it's a Nectar NP2, and this is going to be a great pedal. Listen how it's nice and quiet, makes very little noise. It's got the polarity switch on the bottom, so it's going to work with any keyboard. And this has the best rubber bottom I've ever seen on any pedal. I mean, these pedals would just be walking all over the floor. Watch this. This pedal is really, the rubber's nice, soft, and grippy, and that pedal does not move at all on my wood floor. It's almost like maybe I don't even need to do the Velcro. But if you actually get it going here and you start pushing on it, every time you step on the pedal, it walks a little bit. Every time you just push it another 1/4 inch. Every time you step on the pedal, and pretty soon, next thing you know, it's going to be out of reach, and it's going to be pushed so far away that you're not even going to be able to reach it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the adhesive Velcro on this flooring here, and I'm going to make myself a new pedal board, and I'll have to attach some Velcro to this and stick those down, and that's going to be my new pedal board. That's how I keep my pedals from slipping around and walking around. If you've got any input or suggestions and you think you can kind of take my ideas and make them even better, then just let me know. Thanks for watching Keys for Success. We'll see you next time.